Welcome to part 4 of the V Armory tutorial series. In this one we're going to set up the magwell so you can load a magazine into the weapon. So first thing you're going to do is delete the magazine mesh on the AKM. You actually don't need it. And then you're going to create an empty game object on the AKM magazine highlight. And we're going to name this new game object magwell start, or excuse me, magwell loaded. Drag it off the AKM highlight. We're going to add a few components to it. First being a box collider. The second being an interaction volume. And the third being a socket slide. Drag the AKM magazine highlight onto the highlight field under the interaction volume. Drag the interaction volume into the interaction volume field on socket slide. And drag the magwell loaded into the start position under socket slide. We're going to create another empty game object on the magwell. We're going to drag it down just a little bit. About negative 0.03 on the Z will work. Drag it off of the magwell loaded. We're going to name this game object magwell unloaded. Reselect the magwell loaded and drag magwell unloaded into the end position. Slider can remain as none for now. Accepted tag is going to be AKM magazine, or whatever tag you have assigned to the magazine you want to load. This can remain the same. Eject speed can remain the same. Loaded center can remain 000, and loaded size is just the size of the magazine collider. So if you go over here, you can copy the X into the X. It's easier if you have a second inspector set up and you lock the first. Okay, once that's done, we're going to need to resize the box collider that's on the magazine, or the magwell, excuse me. So I'm just going to say 0.05. So when the magazine enters this box collider, make sure it's a trigger. I forgot to mention, when it enters this trigger, the magazine will begin to load if it's also held in the correct orientation. Make sure the end input is, or the end interaction mode is set to none. And overlap should be false, restraint should be false. Yeah, at this point you should be able to load a magazine into the weapon. Pick up the gun and the magazine, and you can see it's okay. So I know what I did wrong here. Switch the magwell loaded and unloaded positions. And now you can easily slide the magazine in and out of the weapon. That concludes part 4.